Hi, I'm Graham and welcome back to Man vs Film. It's May already and I have 10 movies on Netflix UK for you to check out for 2018. So let's just get started with number 10. Tucker and Dale vs Evil. Two lovable West Virginian hillbillies are headed to their fixer-upper vacation cabin to drink some beer, do some fishing and have a good time. But when they run into a group of preppy college kids who assume from their looks that they must be inbred chainsaw-wielding killers, Tuck and Dale's vacation takes a bloody and hilarious turn for the worse. I've watched this movie a few times. I think it's fantastic. The performances of Tucker and Dale are not perfect and it really circumvents the typical slasher genre by making the people who typically look like the killers being the heroes and taking the people who are typically the heroes and making them the villains of the piece. And there is some laugh out loud moments in this as things just go from worse to worse for Tucker and Dale as these preppy college kids seem to be dying literally in front of them, jumping at suicide, doing the most craziest things, and it is entertaining, it is fun, and it really does a twist on the typical horror genre. Number 9, Beyond Skyline. Mark Corley is a Los Angeles police detective who visits his estranged teenage son Trent, having landed in jail due to brawling just as an alien invasion begins and the entire population of the city is sucked into various spaceships by a blue light. Mark leads a group of surviving humans through the underground subway tunnels to try and escape the various aliens. Beyond Skyline is just ludicrous. It has got Frank Grillo and Uko Uwais fighting hand-to-hand combat with aliens. Yeah, but it's still better than the first Skyline and you do not have to have seen that to get any kind of enjoyment out of this. Like I said, the enjoyment is all surface level. It is all crazy banter, crazy one-liners and terrific action. Still, it's something you have to see once, especially if you like action movies, if you like science fiction movies, you may get something out of this. The special effects are pretty good, but it's all about the action, and it's all about seeing martial artists fighting aliens. It sounds ludicrous and ridiculous, and you would be right, but it's kind of fun. Guilty pleasure kind of fun. Number 8, The Huntsman, Winter's War. Eric and fellow warrior Sarah, raised as members of the Ice Queen Freya's army, try to conceal their forbidden love as they fight to survive the wicked intentions of both Freya and her sister Ravina. Snow White and the Huntsman was a surprise hit, and I was quite surprised as well because I did not fancy the movie, but I found myself enjoying it, willing enough to go and see the sequel, which again I kind of liked, even though I knew it wasn't a great movie. It's got great special effects, it's got great action, actually terrific action. Some neat storylines. It's a little bit overlong, but it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you enjoyed the first one. And missing Snow White is probably a bonus point in this one. Number 7, American Psycho. A wealthy New York investment banker executive, Patrick Bateman, hides his alternative psychopath ego from his co-workers and friends as he delves deeper into his violent, hedonistic fantasies. American Psycho is one of those movies that I sometimes like and other times I just hate, depending on how I felt when I watched it last. Sometimes it draws me into the banality of these lives as they are just all ciphers of each other. Nobody has any individual traits, and other times it just repels me by being a little bit tedious and boring. But then there's these crazy scenes that just never quite make sense as to what this character is up to and how charismatic and murderous he can be. It's got a terrific performance by Christian Bale and it's something that if you haven't seen is definitely worth checking out. Number 6, Vacation. Trying to bond with his family, Rusty Griswold takes his family to Wally World, an amusement park. On the way there they face challenges, overcome fears. When his family admits that they never wanted to go, he starts to think his family thinks he's a loser. Another reboot, reimagining of a beloved series. This time it's Chevy Chase National Lampoon's Vacation series. This was a movie that I went to so that I could really just say I hated it. It didn't work. It was atrocious. And I found myself laughing more and more all the way through it. There is some terrific cameos. There is some fantastic moments, like the whitewater rafting moment is something that's going to stick with me as being a terrifically fun scene. And I just thought it was a great movie, a great conceit, a great idea, seeing the young Rusty being very much like his father as well. If you're somebody that wanted to give this a miss because of your love for the originals, I'd say give it a try. You may find something here that is a lot better than you suspected. Number 5, Smokin Aces. When a Las Vegas performer turned snitch named Buddy Israel decides to turn state's evidence and testify against the mob, it seems that a whole lot of people would like to make sure that he is no longer breathing. Joe Carnahan directs along with a cast of amazing actors as they all try to kill this one. In this movie, it is all these assassins battling against each other to kill a mob informant. That's as simple as it can be. It's got some flashy directorial techniques, it's got some great actors, it's got some cool one-liners, and it's a pretty fun movie. Number 4, Land of the Lost. On his latest expedition, Dr. Rick Marshall is sucked into a space-time vortex alongside his research assistant and redneck survivalist. In this alternate universe, the trio make friends with a primate named Chaka, their only ally in a world full of dinosaurs and other fantastic creatures. Land of the Lost was a huge bomb. I went to the cinema to see it, and I think it was me, my friend, and nobody else there, and I have loved it ever since. This just tickled my funny bone in the right manner, and I understand that this could just be me on this one because everybody I've spoke to hates it. I think it is ridiculously funny. It's borderline children's movie, adult movie, because it has certain facets for both of those. It's some really childish humour, and then it has some really close to the knuckle humour as well. I think it's just fun, entertaining, great effects, and just a completely silly story that entertains me. Number 3, Brewster's Millions. A minor league baseball player has to spend $30 million in 30 days in order to inherit $300 million. However, he's not allowed to tell anybody about the deal. Richard Pryor is the baseball player along with John Candy, his longtime friend, who gets into this predicament that I'm sure we would all love to be in. He could take the 30 million and just go and live his life, or he could just try and blow the lot of it and get 300 million. To learn the value of money, how not to be just frivolous with it for the sake of it. And it is hilarious and fun to watch Brewster as he just tries to get rid of this money. And there's certain rules that means he just can't give it away either. He has to spend it and have no belongings at the end of the 30 days. Such a fun movie, and if you've never seen it, time to check it out. Number 2, Life. In 1932, two strangers are wrongfully convicted and develop a strong friendship in prison that lasts them through the 20th century. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence starred in this movie. It came out in 1999 and seems to be half forgotten by almost everybody. I've watched this a lot of times, and it is equal parts poignant and funny, but leans very much towards the comedic side of things. There's a host of side characters who are all entertaining and funny in their own right, and when you really sit back and think of the tale, it is a horrible thing to happen to anybody, but these two people learn to coexist with this terrible atrocity throughout time, and it's pretty funny as well. Number 1, Jaws. When a young woman is killed down in the ocean, Chief Police Martin Brody believes it was the work of a shark. Mayor Larry Vaughn refuses to close the beaches, which leads up to several deaths. With the help of archaeologist Matt Hooper and Captain Quint, Brody attempts to hunt down the shark. Sure, we've all probably seen Jaws, but when was the last time you watched it? I watched this recently again and was blown away by how fantastic it is. And even though I know this movie inside out, it draws me in every single time with the trio of characters on show here. Their mission to get rid of this shark, how it creates this almost Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger type thing in an animal, a killing machine that will stop at nothing to just devour all the humans that are in its domain. It is terrifically well done. It is still haunting, thrilling, suspenseful, terrifying today as it was the first time I saw it. A good movie is just a good movie no matter how many time has passed. If it's been a while since you saw it, check it out again. Tremendously good work. So there we have it, my top 10 movies for May 2018 on Netflix UK. Hope you found something there that you can enjoy and check out, maybe something that you haven't thought of in a while, or something new that you'd never considered watching. I'd love to know if there's something that I missed out. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll make sure to check it out and may make it onto my list next month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.